This episode of Mob Psycho turned out to be one of the most emotional episodes in its creation, and I wasn't even expecting that. Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming. I'm the Loudmouth Canadian. Like, comment, subscribe, learn, live, love. Do everything you can. But please take the time. Please. I want to get my subscriber count up. Let's get up to like 20. Let's get to 20. Let's get 20. 20 is a nice number. Don't you like 20? 20 is nice. 20 is nice. And what we have today is we have Mob Psycho, episode 5, I believe. Forgot to write it down. But yeah, from last episode, it was him against Dimple. Where we left off, he reached 100% because the damage caused by the fight, it ripped open his jacket and revealed his interesting shirt. His very interesting, very fashion forward shirt. It's an ugly shirt. It was of bad drip. He failed on the drip. Not gonna lie. It was just very bad drip on his part. And we open up with the episode and Mob is flashing back to when his head got big, to when he first bought the shirt, when he was getting, reviews on it, and we just cut back to Dimple roasting it. Dimple is just like, old raggedy ass, haircut, mama ain't got no nipples. He's just going in on this shirt. He's like, why would you buy that? Like, come on, why would you buy that? You could do so much better, Mob. What's going on? And so Mob releases all his energy, all of it, all 100%, and it forms like this giant, pretty looking tree resembling spiritual energy, right? And so Dimple's like, okay, he's going to 100%, time to defend myself. But then he realized Mob has no energy left in him. Where's it gone? He had a massive amount earlier on. What's going on? And so Mob explains that he's done this on purpose. No, Dimple says he's done this on purpose, but Mob is not talking to him. He's just not answering, replying, nothing. Then Dimple, he threatens to kill him. That's when Mob's like, look, I did that on purpose, man, because I told you already. I came here to talk. I didn't come here to fight you. I wanted to talk, so I got rid of all my psychic energy, and now we could just talk on a level playing field. Why not? And so his explanation for doing this is because, well, you cussed my shirt. You roasted my shirt. I was on a high horse. From the beginning of this arc, I was like on a high level, and everyone was complimenting me. They was too scared to tell me what they felt, and they weren't telling me their true feelings. And you, Dimple, you just came out and told me this shirt sucks. And you only did that because you're my friend, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And he tells Dimple, like, look, I think you just got carried away with this. I got carried away just because people were talking to me more. I got a big head, it was swollen. And I just think maybe you just need to quiet down a bit, You're getting a bit too big for your boots, you know what I mean? Just bring it down, it's fine. We could go through this. He's trying to relate to his friend. He's trying to talk and communicate with his friend, which is really nice. It's really nice. Dimple, initially, he's like, nah, I don't see it this way. I just don't see it this way. I really don't. I'm doing what I've always wanted to do, which is reaching the top. I want everyone to notice me. And I want people to respect me and worship me. You could have been here, Mob, but you wanted to fight me instead. I just don't see it. And the Mob actually, he goes to thank Dimple because he was trying to, at the beginning when he told Mob, look, your head's getting a bit too big, he was looking out for him. And in actuality, he kept offering, yo, look, let's go do this, let's do that. You was actually sharing your dreams with me. So for you to share your dreams with me means a lot. So I have to tell you, Dimple, thank you so much for doing that. And this sort of triggered something in Dimple. And Dimple, he starts to feel unsatisfactory. He's like, I've made my goal. I've done what I wanted to do, but I just don't feel anything. He starts to like think, oh, his mom's, he's playing me, he's tricking me, he's doing something. And mom's like, look, bro, you must have more things to do. Maybe you're scared, but I'm your friend. Let's just go do it together, bro. I got you. You're my bro. And this finally breaks through to Dimple. And you know what just happened. You all know what just happened. Talk no jutsu. The most powerful technique in all of anime. The ability just to talk someone out of doing something. Naruto is the sensei of it. Shaman King went to the moon with it. And now Mob is a practitioner. My word. I can't believe this actually worked again. Okay. Fair enough. You know what? Mob Psycho is based on a guy who can't control his emotions. So whenever you see the gauge go up, it's because he's getting emotional. So in this sense where he's using his emotions to talk through something, okay, it makes sense. And it shows how his character is developing and growing. Because previously he wouldn't have been able to done this. He probably would have just exercised Dimple and be done with it. But now we're actually getting character growth. Now we're actually getting development. And it's sort of like, okay, fine. You can do the talk no jutsu. I will let him get away with it. I'll let him get away with it. It's fine. And so Dimple says, fine. You know what? I'll undo all of it. We'll just go back to the way it was. It's fine. It's okay. And Mob's like, but wait, ain't this your goal? So even Mob was like, bro, I want to do this with you. This is your goal, bro. Come on. And Dimple, he laughs this up. He's like, come on, bro. It's fine. We'll just find something else. And so Mob falls over. He's tired. He's exerted all his ability. And Dimple, he sort of carries it on his back. And he tells Mob, look, I could stay in this form for like a week. So is there anything you need me to do while I'm in this form? And Mob says, well, me and Reagan was coming here to lift the tree and plop it in the ocean. So if you want to do that. And what's his name? Dimple's like, fine, fair enough. At first he didn't think Mob could do it, but then he realized it's Mob. And so as they're leaving the tree, one of those tree clones that look like the fake Mob shows up. And it's like, hey, I don't know where you're going with Mob, but he needs to stay here. That boy, his energy is tasty as hell, bro. I need that. And Dimple's like, crap. They've grown sentience. Crap. And so it tries to take Mob forcefully. And Dimple's like, huh? Nah, wait, bro. And it triggers, probably the best fight scene of the season so far. And Dimple makes sure Mob is safe, and then he just goes ham. He's beating up clone after clone after clone. Big ones, small ones, hundreds, thousands. But eventually the numbers game is getting to him. So he takes off into the sky and does this beautiful animation with all the lights triggered by the clones of this tree. It's just fighting against Dimple. And it's just magnificently animated. I tell you, when this anime goes hard, it goes hard. But yeah, he's just fighting them one after the other, multiple at a time, big ones, small ones. He doesn't care. But eventually the number game and the fact that the tree is actually taking his energy is weighing down on him. And so what happens next is sort of like this heartfelt thing where he goes back to Mop, right? And he goes, look, you're weak in this state, so I could probably brainwash you a bit. So he tells him, look, I want you to get up. I know you're weak, I know you can barely move, but just get up. I want you to get up and tell the others to go home, and you're gonna forget this as well. And I'm gonna wipe their memory too. I need you to do that for me, buddy. And never stop giving up, you hear me? And I mean, never stop not giving up. Not never stop giving up. Oh, no. Never stop not giving up, okay? You got this. And Mob goes, and you get this sense of this is goodbye. We might not see Dimple after this. And as Mob leaves, you get heard that he goes back to fighting, and he's giving it everything. And the last we see of Dimple is there's like this big face of the fake Mob, which consumes Dimple. And Mob makes it out. He faces the people. He tells them, let's just go home. Let's just go home. They get home. No one remembers anything. No one knows what's going on. And Mob's brother, I forgot his name. He says, look at the news. The tree, it's floating, and it's flowing away, and it floats away into the sky. So we know it's Dimple's doing. We don't know if he uses lost energy to make it float. And Mob says, that's strange. The brother suggested, I forgot the brother's name. It's been a while. I think it might be like Renji or something. He suggests maybe we should talk to Dimple to see what he thinks of this. And Mom's like, maybe not now. And he goes to bed, and there's actually a sad scene where he's crying because he doesn't remember what he's supposed to remember. But he just remembers that Dimple did something. So now he's in bed crying, thanking Dimple. And I think this is where Dimple's story ends. It's a very emotional goodbye, very sad. And yeah, I felt really, really bad for Mob. Because yes, Dimple was trying to manipulate him, control him, but at the end of the day, it was his friend. It was his friend. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's an emotional episode. I didn't think I'd feel this way for a green spirit like that, but hey yo. I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10. It's a great episode. Really great episode. R.I.P. Dimple. I don't know if you be the not display picture, the thumbnail, but I'll see what I can do for you, buddy. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought down below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.